Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest episode of Aziz Drives. Today we have a POV drive with a very special car. As you can tell, we're sitting in a Mercedes-Benz, but not just any Mercedes-Benz, it's the G-Wagon. You can see that at those indicators left and right, and the massive front hood. So it's not just any G-Wagon, it's the G63 AMG from 2016, which means we have the M157 engine, 5.5 liter Biturbo charged with 571 horsepower and 760 Newton meters of torque. The G-Wagon is an off-road car, but this one is still able to accelerate from 0 to 100 kph in 5.4 seconds. So I think I should demonstrate that to you. Stopping here, stand still, and just on the throttle. Let's go! Holy shit! It's very interesting to accelerate the G-Class because we have stiff axles, which means the car spins every 4 wheels. Very interesting. Same thing again. 1, 2, 3. But the sound is pure insanity. I wouldn't say we should test the cornering performance because obviously we have 2.6 tons and the car is catastrophic to drive around corners. And the main reason for this car is of course an off-road experience. Going off-road, going on landly roads, but still most of the people are driving them just to enjoy it and to have this G-Wagon experience. The G-Wagon has always been a very luxurious car and a very interesting car for the people. It started as a military vehicle in the 70s, which was later also used up until 1990 for missions, for city missions, etc., for the police, for the fire department and all of that. And in 1991 they started using it as a luxury SUV and it was an absolute hit. This car, the codename W463, has been used for since 1991, which means we are now at 32 years of the same codename. Even the latest one is using the W463. I think that is the best thing about this G-Class. The exhaust sound is just ridiculous. It's insane. It's really insane. We are of course pre-OPF. That's a 2016 car. No OPF back then. And I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of how it drives. I feel it's a little bit laggy. It's kind of like a transporter, really. It's so big, it doesn't handle very good, but it's a brilliant off-road car. We have of course the different ranges. We can put the car into low range, we can set the limited slip differential at the back and front to a off-road mode. So that is what the car is all about. Also we have those handles inside here, which is all typical for the off-road experience of the car. But this one is very special because of course, I mean, listen to that, just have a listen. I feel like my eardrums are going to bleed out, man. The sound is just ridiculous. Let me just do something here, a little bit of that magic that you can do today. And when we now open the window and step on the throttle a little bit, let's say from 20 to 50 maybe, you can't hear anything up to 4,500 RPMs when the valves open. So valves were legal back then. Now I'm not so sure if they are, but yeah. As far as we can talk about fuel consumption, etc., this car is really terrible. You're looking at 15 to 20 liters at 100 kilometers of drive. But it's very comfortable. It's a very comfortable car. It's a very easy driver, of course, very big, but I mean, this is really just for the guy that wants to present himself and use it off-road, or maybe to tow your horses or whatever a G owner has, horses for example. It's a very, very yeah, interesting car, and it's a hit for 50 years, so how can you argue about it? But that's about it for the G-Wagon. It's a good car. It's of course a better off-road car. I wouldn't say it's the perfect daily driver. I think it's just too much for a daily drive, especially it uses so much fuel. It is not really fast. It only goes to 230 kph with the AMG driver's package. If you want to find out a comparison about the old G-Wagon, this one and the latest one, we did a whole video on that. You can click up here. And if you want to see a review on the new G-Wagon Stöckl edition, we also have a video. I'll put it up here. So thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.